Hi, everyone, and welcome to week 7 of Resistance Month of Yoga Fusion. So, most of our lives, we probably, I don't know about you, but I've always thought as gravity is my enemy, gotta fight against it. But as a friend of mine pointed out, which he got from someone else, Irishman, that sometimes we seek validation the most from the people we dislike. So maybe you should question, who are you seeking validation from? I know now I'm seeking validation from gravity. Ah! So we're going to start with a bridge, but we're going to do a figure 8 bridge, an infinity bridge. So I believe we did this standing, and we're going to do it lying down because the forces of gravity are going to be greater, and we're going to try to resist the forces of gravity to make it our friend, not foe. So why don't we lie down? I'm making sure my feet are even, and I'm showing you from your perspective so you can get a better picture. And I'm lying down, tucking my chin under just a little bit, and I'm just going to come up into a regular bridge just for a second. If you want to join me, come on up. And I'm noticing I'm not using my big toes, so I'm activating my big toes. I'm connecting my rib cage to my pelvis. Stay for a few breaths. Create that circumferential breathing that I'll emphasize again and again and again. And then notice your breath. I was just breathing through my mouth because I was talking at the same time, but now I'm going to shut my yappa and breathe through my nose. Okay, let's come on down. Let's rest. If you want to straighten the legs for a second, you can. I can't again because the wall is right there. And then I want you to, if you can, visualize, and I'll throw it up on the screen right here later in editing. And I want you to imagine the sign of infinity or a figure 8 lying horizontal. Now, I want you to imagine a pencil coming out of your asshole. Yes, I just said asshole again. You're not the asshole. I'm the asshole for bringing up the word asshole. And then that pencil is going to draw the figure 8. Now, we've done tilts, we've done shifts, we've done the transverse movement of the pelvis coming down into bridges and coming up, resisting. We're going to come up into the regular bridge, keeping our knees and feet in the same position. I'm going to tilt my pelvis to the right. Can you do the same? Okay. And just practice that, tilting to the right and staying there isometrically. Now tilt to the left, staying there isometrically. Right butt cheek is higher, left butt cheek is lower. Let's just alternate back and forth for that just a few times. Okay. That's going to get that spiral starting. Okay, now we're going to tilt to the right, and then watch, I'm going to scoop. It's like an ice cream scooper, and I'm dumping it, and then I'm scooping, and then I'm scooping. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Scoop, scoop. And that pencil that I'm visualizing coming out of my asshole, I'm also visualizing drawing that sign of infinity. Now, maybe your infinity is smaller, or maybe you get stuck and you feel like, this one movement I can't get. So that's why practicing this again and again and again until next week, which we'll probably do again this movement, is key. Keep drawing that figure 8. Let's do a few more. One more. Yeah. Okay, now come on down. Rest there. Straighten the legs out. Feel your butte and how it's being activated now. Those deep lateral rotators, the piriformis muscle, all those deep muscles to the glutes as well. Also, your inner thighs, your outer thighs, the abductors, the adductors. Are you impressed by all those names? I know I am. Okay, we're going to come up again. We're going to do it again. Connect the pelvis to rib cage. Inhale, tilt to the right, scoop, tilt to the left, scoop, tilt to the right, scoop, tilt to the left, sorry, to the left, that's right, scoop. Yeah, trying to keep the knees and the feet centered. And see if you can relax your jaw, because our jaw is fascially connected to our pelvis. And we tighten the jaw and clench it when we can't move our pelvis a lot of the times. Still scooping. Now, watch this. I'm going to go backwards. Scooping backwards. Oh, yeah. This is the tricky part. My hands are there just to show you. You can relax your arms if you want, but you can place your fingertips on your ASIS just to help you keep a visualization and tell the brain that it's happening. Yeah, nice. Now come back to neutral. Come on down. Straighten the legs out. Let's rest there. That's a lot. But it's a wonderful movement. I love that movement. Let's rest here. Feel the sensations in your pelvis. And maybe your knees were affected and your feet and your lower back. So if you're having difficulty with that, don't fret. Growing up, if you're North American and watching this, and not just North American, all over the world, except I would think Latin American countries, especially South America, because more dancing cultures, especially salsa, they're taught as young kids to move the pelvis well. Where I grew up in Texas, you don't move your pelvis as a boy, or you'll be thought of as gay. So we learn how to clamp down and don't move the pelvis. And so what happens? Lower back pain. Because when one part of the body doesn't move, especially the pelvis, then another part of the body has to overcompensate. That's the lower back. Now, you women out there, see, men can't see, Robson. I've encountered and seen it thousands of times with my students and clients where women's pelvises are immobile as well. Now, no one's to blame, and women and men both. A big factor is emotional trauma. If you've had any kind of sexual trauma or even emotional trauma of don't move that pelvis, guess what happens? It becomes immobile. And so this can be a really challenging position for both sexes. Keep taking a few more breaths there. Okay, keep resting while I come up and talk. If you're more than welcome to come up and watch. But we're gonna move on to the hamstrings again. And remember, we've been doing hamstring. Remember the Eric Wong one, right? It's so Wong, it's white. And thank you. Anyway, we're gonna do a different hamstring stretch. This is based upon Chuck Wolf's work, and I love his functional movement stuff. And so I thought we'd do another hamstring movement in relation to his work. So let me show you from your angle first. So we're just going to start with the basic movement. I'm just going to bring my right foot back. My right foot is 45 degrees. I'm going to bend my right knee. Now, I'll show you from the front. My front foot is in dorsiflexion. When you hear the word dorsiflexion, that means the top side of your foot, like a dorsal fin of a dolphin, your toes come up to your nose. So my foot is in dorsiflexion, my right knee is bent. Okay. So if I were to turn this way, that's what we're doing. The right foot comes back, 45 degrees. This left foot comes up. And then we're going to switch. Left foot is 45 degrees, right foot is up. So if I show you from this angle, do you see how my front foot comes into dorsiflexion? My right foot comes into dorsiflexion. Right foot comes back, left foot in dorsiflexion, right foot is 45 degrees, this knee is bent. Let's just get that basic movement down, okay? And then my upper body, watch my upper body. It's in flexion. My spine is straight though. Now, maybe this is your range. You're not able to come down that far. That's okay. Now, when you bring your spine forward, do you feel the pull on the front leg and the back leg? That's the eccentric pulling or strengthening, okay? And that's what we're doing. We're coming to pull the hamstrings. But remember, they are resisting gravity. So watch, we're gonna add an arm movement to it. If our left leg comes back in 45 degree, I'm gonna drop my right arm down, my left arm comes up, palms are facing this way. So let's say my right foot comes back, my palms are facing to the right. My left leg comes back, my palms are facing to the left. So my upper body's in a rotational movement. Yes. Now, if you want, you can externally rotate that front foot a little bit more. And what I like to do is, let's say my left foot is back, my right hand comes down. I like to reach my right hand to my left heel. That way I get more of a pull on my right and my left inner thighs. My adductor magnus in particular. Okay? Oh, yes. I like this movement a lot. Mainly because it works the hamstrings in 3 different planes of motion: coronal, transverse, and sagittal. All 3 different planes of motion. My coronal. Let's do a few more. You feel that pull on your butt? I do. On both butt cheeks. Okay, let's come on back. Let's lie on our backs. Let's rest here. Let's feel the impact of the pull and the resistance against gravity. But I'm not going to use the word against. I'm going to use the word with gravity. Because remember, it's becoming our friend, not our foe. And I hope gravity approves of me. Like my mom and dad, hopefully. Maybe one day. I'm just joking. I know my mom and dad approve of me. Some of the stuff I do. It's unbelievable, but it only took 52 years, but my dad has actually asked me for help when it concerns the body. I can't believe it. It's amazing. Man, my heart is just glowing, you know? Anyway, okay, let's move on to the next movement. So, another favorite of mine, Gray Cook. So we got Eric Wong, Gray Cook, and Chuck Wolf. Awesome dudes that really know what they're talking about when it comes to the body, okay? So I'm going to show you from your angle. I'm going to back up just a little bit. Pretend we're walking on a tightrope, and you can see my dirty feet here. I'm going to bring my left foot forward like this, and my left foot is going to be in line with my right knee, and I'm going to bring my arms up to the side, okay? So I'm just showing you the front and the back, okay? Let me scoot back a little bit here, all right? And I'm going to bring my arms up to the side. Now, you may bust your ass. You may fall to one side or the other, and that's okay. What does this do? This is neurologically firing our abductors, remember the glute med and minimus, and our inner thigh muscles. Okay? Because of this wall is so close, I'm going to move a little bit more this way. Okay? And I'm going to bring my pelvis a little bit more forward. Now, whatever you do, that back foot, don't curl it. Now, maybe it's just naturally curling. See if you can make it straight like that. If your knees are hurting, place some blankets down or a pillow. Okay? And then bring my arms up to the side. This is all we're doing. We're just going to balance here. Let me show you so I'm facing the camera. And all we're going to do is just balance here. And feel what is firing neurologically here. I'm going to relax my shoulders. Now, if you feel like the balance is pretty good, drop the shoulders and just hang out here. That's all we're doing. And hopefully you're able to feel what muscles are firing to keep me up. What is resisting and working with gravity to keep me up? my big toe. Pretty much everything in my lower body is helping me to balance here. Okay, and then bring that left leg back. Let's rest here just in the cat position, the cat preparatory pose here. And then let's switch up. We're gonna bring this right foot forward. I'm gonna bring my arms up. Remember, look down. If your left knee is not in line with your right heel, you're cheating, you cheater. Don't be a cheater. You're only cheating yourself. You know that. Okay, and then I'm gonna relax my shoulders. I'm just gonna balance here. I'm gonna relax my face because my forehead was tensing. I tense my forehead a lot. That's why I got these wrinkles here. I mean, my whole life was just, I'm trying to teach myself to relax my forehead. Can you do the same? Can you notice upper body? Can you relax it? But your lower body is holding tension to help work in conjunction with gravity, neurologically firing to help keep you up. If you feel like you're gonna fall, maybe this side's trickier, bring the arms up. If you keep falling, that means you need to keep doing this position. Keep doing it. Now, if you want, you can tighten that back butt cheek. I was relaxing my back butt cheek, but I'm tightening it now. You can try both, relax it or tighten it. Now, whichever side that you felt was more difficult, do that side again. Let's line our backs. Let's rest here. Hopefully I'll be able to edit this out later, but maybe you can hear this beautiful construction in the neighborhood I live in. Breathe into that. Okay, bend your right knee, roll over to your left-hand side. Come on up again. We're gonna do, remember the back lunge that we have been doing the past couple weeks? We're gonna do it again, but we're gonna add a transverse motion to it, a rotationary aspect to it, okay? So I'll show you from your perspective first, but let's review just a little bit. Actually, let me show you the side view. Because remember, we're gonna bend, let's say we bring our right foot back, and then I resist falling all the way backwards, and to resist that, I have to activate my hip flexors, my psoas, my abdominal region, my pecs, pretty much the front portion of my right leg, okay? And then I bring my left leg back, resist that. Do that a few times. Make sure that your back foot is straight. Remember, if you're able to lift that front foot up, you're doing it correctly. And stay on that back leg. Now, I'm gonna bring my left leg back and I'm gonna rotate to the same side. My arms are straight because I want the lever longer. So hopefully that lever is longer so it's more of a pull upon your rib cage. And then right leg back, rotate to the right. Left leg back, rotate to the left. Right leg back, rotate to the right. Left leg back, rotate to the left. Right leg back, rotate to the right. Yep. I love this motion and movement. I can just feel my lats affecting my sacrum. Because remember, your sacrum is connected to your lats. Your lats are connected to your sacrum, along with the thoracolumbar fascia, which is a major influencer of back pain. Yep. Now, stop for a second, rest there. We just rotated to the same side. Now we're going to rotate to the opposite side. So right leg comes back, I'm going to rotate to my left. My left leg comes back, I'm going to rotate to my right. Rotate, bring my right leg back, rotate to the left leg comes back, rotate to my right. Do you notice that your glutes have to fire to resist you from falling back, to prevent you from falling back? Now I noticed that I was tensing my jaw, so I'm relaxing my jaw. Once you get this movement down, can you notice what other muscles you're over tensing, or do you need to use those muscles to engage in this position? More than likely, not. Let's do a few more. Cool. Okay, come back. Let's lie on our backs. Let's rest here. Let's take a few breaths. Let your whole body sink into the floor. Okay, I'm going to bend my right knee. I'm going to come up. We're going to do the last position, which is a back bend. So, remember, the last few classes we've been finishing with extension back bends. I'm going to make sure my feet are in line with my knees. I'm going to place my hands under my butt. I'm going to lengthen upward. I'm going to imagine there's a string attached from, I should say, coming out of the top of my head, starting at the bottom of my tailbone, going all the way up my spine, and lengthening my whole spine upward. Okay? Sorry, there was an ant on my arm there. And I'm just gonna push that chest forward. But I'm going to prevent myself from falling backwards by engaging the front part of my body, my abdominal region, and then I'm going to activate my glutes and the muscles in the front of my neck. I'm going to relax my jaw and my forehead. I'm just going to push that chest forward and open my chest up. Let's stay for a few more breaths. Okay, let's come on back. Let's lie on our backs. Slowly come on down. We're lie down. I'm going to tuck my chin under just a little bit, and the most important part, we're going to rest. Now, again, I'm just going to let my whole body fall into the floor. Now, I don't know if you noticed this, but in the functional movement exercises that we did before the back bend, I really didn't talk about the breath that much. Mainly, we're just trying to get the movement down. Now, your homework is when you start to do these positions again, watch the video again, can you engage or stop the video and just do the movement without me yapping away? Can you think how to breathe in those positions? And please leave comments and tell me what you think, when we should inhale, when we should exhale. And then let me know. And I haven't mentioned this before, but please leave comments. I love questions. I love talking about this stuff. So the more you make comments and ask questions, the more we can learn. I can learn, you can learn. Okay, let's learn how to just fall again. And keep resting. And see you next week for the final week of Resistance Month.